Global updates.
Welcome to the Global Updates, bringing you the latest news from around the world. In a move set to reshape the landscape of global trade, Nicaragua has begun construction on a massive canal project. This ambitious initiative is not just another infrastructure endeavor, it represents a bold vision for the future of maritime commerce. This ambitious endeavor aims to create a new waterway connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. By carving a path through Nicaragua, the canal will offer a strategic alternative to existing routes. It has the potential to rival the Panama Canal, a century-old passage that has long dominated interoceanic shipping. The Panama Canal has been a cornerstone of global trade, but the Nicaragua Canal could introduce a new era of competition and efficiency. This new route promises to accommodate larger vessels and significantly reduce transit times. The engineering marvels planned for this canal are designed to handle the increasing size of modern cargo ships, which are outgrowing the capacity of older canals. The project has generated significant interest and debate. Experts from various fields are weighing in on its potential impacts, both positive and negative. Supporters see it as a game-changer for global trade, unlocking new possibilities for economic growth. They argue that the canal could streamline shipping routes, reduce costs, and open up new markets for international trade. Critics, however, raise concerns about the environmental impact and the potential displacement of local communities. Environmentalists warn that the construction could disrupt ecosystems and harm wildlife, while social activists highlight the risks to indigenous populations and local livelihoods. The Nicaragua Canal is poised to become a focal point in the evolving dynamics of global trade routes. Its strategic location and ambitious scale make it a project of global significance. As the world watches, the project's progress will be closely monitored for its potential to reshape the global economy. Investors, policymakers, and industry leaders are all keeping a close eye on how this monumental project unfolds, as its success or failure could have far-reaching implications for global trade. For over a century, the Panama Canal has been a vital artery of global commerce, serving as a crucial link between the world's major oceans. Completed in 1914, this engineering marvel revolutionized maritime trade, transforming the way goods and people moved across the globe. It provided a shortcut between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, eliminating the need for lengthy and perilous journeys around the tip of South America, specifically Cape Horn, which was notorious for its treacherous waters. The canal facilitated the transport of goods, raw materials, and people, significantly reducing shipping costs and transit times. This efficiency allowed for faster delivery of products, boosting economies and fostering global trade. It played a pivotal role in connecting distant markets, fostering international trade, and shaping the geopolitical landscape. The canal's strategic importance has made it a focal point in international relations and economic policies. The Panama Canal stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the transformative power of infrastructure. Its construction was a monumental feat, involving thousands of workers and innovative engineering techniques. Its impact on global trade is undeniable, solidifying its status as one of the most important waterways in the world. The canal has enabled the seamless movement of goods, contributing to the growth of global economies. However, as global trade volumes continue to grow, the canal faces limitations in its capacity to accommodate ever larger vessels. This has led to ongoing efforts to expand and modernize the canal, ensuring it remains a vital link in the global supply chain for the future. The Nicaragua Canal project represents a bold and ambitious undertaking, one that has captured the attention of the global maritime community. It aims to create a waterway even larger than the Panama Canal, a feat that would revolutionize international shipping routes. This new canal is designed to be capable of handling the world's largest cargo ships, vessels that are currently limited by the dimensions of the Panama Canal. The proposed route would stretch over 170 miles, cutting through the heart of Nicaragua and utilizing Lake Nicaragua as a key component of the waterway. This ambitious project aims to connect the Caribbean Sea to the Pacific Ocean, providing a new and strategic passage for maritime traffic. The project's proponents argue that it will alleviate congestion in the Panama Canal, which has been a bottleneck for global shipping for many years. By offering a faster and more efficient route for global shipping, the Nicaragua Canal could significantly reduce transit times and operational costs for shipping companies. The canal's increased capacity and reduced transit times are projected to have significant economic benefits for Nicaragua and the countries that utilize the new waterway, potentially transforming the region's economic landscape. However, the project has also drawn criticism and skepticism from various quarters, including environmentalists and local communities. Some experts question the economic viability of the canal, pointing to the enormous construction costs and the potential for lower-than-expected shipping traffic. They argue that the financial risks are substantial, and that the canal may not attract the level of traffic needed to justify the investment, raising concerns about its long-term sustainability. The Nicaragua Canal project has sparked intense debate over its potential environmental impact. Critics argue that the construction and operation of the canal could have devastating consequences for the region's fragile ecosystems. One of the primary concerns is the potential damage to Lake Nicaragua, the largest freshwater lake in Central America. The canal's construction would require dredging a channel through the lake, which could disrupt aquatic life, increase sedimentation, and alter the lake's delicate ecosystem. Additionally, environmentalists worry about the impact of the canal on surrounding rainforests, which are home to a rich diversity of plant and animal life. Deforestation and habitat fragmentation could threaten endangered species and undermine the ecological integrity of the region. Local communities speak out, voices of concern and resistance. The Nicaragua Canal project has also faced opposition from local communities along the proposed route. Indigenous groups and rural residents have voiced concerns about the potential displacement from their lands and the disruption of their livelihoods. Many fear that the canal's construction will lead to forced evictions and inadequate compensation for their property. Concerns have also been raised about the potential for social and cultural disruption, as the influx of workers and the development associated with the canal could transform the region's social fabric. The government has pledged to address the concerns of local communities and ensure their rights are respected. However, skepticism persists, and many remain unconvinced that their voices will be heard. China's Belt and Road Initiative, connecting the world through infrastructure. The Nicaragua Canal project has attracted significant attention due to its potential links to China's Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI. The BRI is an ambitious global infrastructure development strategy launched by the Chinese government. It aims to connect Asia, Europe, Africa, and beyond through a vast network of roads, railways, ports, and other infrastructure projects. The BRI has been described as a modern-day Silk Road, reviving ancient trade routes and fostering economic cooperation between nations. The Nicaragua Canal, with its potential to become a major shipping lane, has been seen by some as a strategic asset that could complement China's BRI ambitions. Nicaragua Canal, a potential hub in the global trade network. The Nicaragua Canal has the potential to reshape global trade routes and create new hubs of economic activity. If successful, the canal could divert a significant portion of shipping traffic away from the Panama Canal, particularly for larger vessels that exceed the Panama Canal's capacity. This shift in shipping patterns could have far-reaching implications for global trade. Countries located along the new shipping routes, including Nicaragua and its neighbors, could benefit from increased trade opportunities. The canal's construction is expected to create jobs and stimulate economic growth in Nicaragua. New ports, logistics hubs, and industrial zones are anticipated along the canal's route, attracting investment and fostering economic development. Navigating the challenges, economic viability, and political realities. While the Nicaragua Canal project holds significant promise, it also faces a number of challenges that could hinder its success. One of the most pressing concerns is the project's economic viability. The estimated cost of construction is enormous, and securing the necessary funding remains a major hurdle. Skeptics question whether the potential revenue generated from shipping tolls will be sufficient to recoup the massive investment. Political considerations also cast a shadow over the project. The Nicaraguan government's human rights record and its handling of previous infrastructure projects have drawn criticism. Charting the future, balancing development, sustainability, and global trade. The Nicaragua Canal project stands as a testament to the interconnected nature of our world. It highlights the growing demand for efficient trade routes and the complex interplay between economic development, environmental sustainability, and geopolitical considerations. As the project moves forward, it will be crucial to prioritize transparency, accountability, and the participation of local communities. The world will be watching closely to see how the Nicaragua Canal project unfolds. Its success or failure will have far-reaching implications for global trade, the environment, and the lives of countless people. The environmental impact of the canal. The construction and operation of the Nicaragua Canal have sparked significant concerns about its environmental impact. Critics argue that the canal could disrupt vital ecosystems, endanger wildlife, and alter water quality in a region already facing environmental stress. The vast scale of the project means that its footprint will be felt across multiple habitats, potentially leading to deforestation, soil erosion, and the displacement of species. Furthermore, the canal could affect indigenous communities who rely on these ecosystems for their livelihoods, raising questions about the social and environmental cost of such an ambitious undertaking. It is essential for stakeholders to rigorously assess and mitigate these impacts, ensuring that economic progress does not come at the expense of ecological integrity. The world's attention remains fixed on how the project will navigate these challenges, balancing development with the urgent need to protect our planet's natural resources. As we look to the future, the Nicaragua Canal stands as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between human ambition and environmental stewardship. The economic benefits for Nicaragua. The Nicaragua Canal is not just a monumental engineering feat, it represents a beacon of hope for the country's economic future. Proponents argue that the canal will bring unprecedented levels of investment, creating thousands of jobs and stimulating local economies. The influx of foreign capital could pave the way for improved infrastructure, better healthcare, and enhanced educational opportunities for Nicaraguans. Moreover, the canal is expected to boost tourism, attract international businesses, and position Nicaragua as a pivotal player in global trade networks. With strategic planning and sound governance, the canal could transform the nation's economic landscape, lifting countless families out of poverty and fostering long-term prosperity. However, the key to unlocking these benefits lies in ensuring that the wealth generated is equitably distributed and that local communities are actively involved in decision-making processes. The Nicaragua Canal, if managed wisely, holds the promise of a brighter, more prosperous future for the country and its people. The geopolitical implications. The construction of the Nicaragua Canal is not only a significant economic venture, but also a geopolitical maneuver with far-reaching consequences. Pause 2s. The canal could shift the balance of power in global trade routes, challenging the dominance of the Panama Canal and potentially altering maritime dynamics. Major global players, including the United States and China, have vested interests in the canal, each eyeing its strategic advantages. For the United States, the canal's proximity to its borders raises national security considerations, while for China, it represents an opportunity to expand its influence in Latin America. The canal could also serve as a new battleground for geopolitical competition, with nations vying for control and access to this critical maritime artery. Pause 2s. Nicaragua finds itself at the center of this geopolitical chessboard, with the potential to leverage its position for diplomatic and economic gains. Pause 2s. However, navigating these complex geopolitical waters will require astute diplomacy, strategic alliances, and a keen understanding of international relations. The Nicaragua Canal is not just a waterway, it is a pivotal player in the ever-evolving game of global geopolitics. The future of global trade. The Nicaragua Canal stands at the crossroads of change, a symbol of potential transformation in the world of maritime commerce. As global trade continues to evolve, new routes and infrastructures like the Nicaragua Canal can redefine the flow of goods and services across continents. The canal represents not just a shortcut for ships, but a gateway to new economic opportunities and partnerships. With advancements in shipping technology and a growing demand for more efficient trade routes, the canal could become a cornerstone of the future global economy. However, its success will depend on a delicate balance of economic viability, environmental sustainability, and geopolitical stability. Pause 2s. As nations and corporations look ahead, the Nicaragua Canal offers a glimpse into the possibilities of a more interconnected and prosperous world. The future of global trade is being charted today, and the Nicaragua Canal is poised to be a significant part of that journey. The strategic importance of the Nicaragua Canal. The Nicaragua Canal is not just a monumental engineering project, it is a potential game-changer in the realm of global trade. By offering a new route for maritime commerce, the canal could significantly reduce shipping times and costs, making it an attractive alternative to the Panama Canal. Experts believe that this new route could alleviate congestion and inefficiencies in existing trade channels, thereby boosting global trade flow. As history has shown, the opening of new waterways has often led to economic and geopolitical shifts. The Nicaragua Canal could follow in the footsteps of the Suez and Panama Canals, becoming a pivotal point in international relations. Analysts suggest that countries and corporations will need to reassess their logistics strategies and alliances in light of this new development. Forward-looking analysis indicates that the canal could become a linchpin in the global supply chain, enhancing connectivity and fostering new economic opportunities. The strategic importance of the Nicaragua Canal cannot be overstated. It holds the promise of reshaping the landscape of global trade for decades to come,